You're listening to The Swingdom, the champion podcast of the year. 2 guys, 28 clubs, 0 putts given, with your hosts, Ben Ridner and Gunnar Kane.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to The Swingdom. My name is Ben. I am a host of The Swingdom. I'm getting better at this, aren't I?
Yeah, a little bit.
Every time I'm getting better at this. Golf is back here in England, so I played some golf this week. That was a lot of fun. I'm here with my best golfing buddy, Gunnar.
That's me.
That's you.
Yeah,
So guys, welcome to citizens of The Swingdom. That's you guys.
All of you. Can I tell you, our intro says 2 guys, 28 clubs. I have 15 clubs in the bag. Is that not allowed?
That's not allowed.
Oh, so what do I do with all my scores?
Only if one's a square strike.
That's in. Yeah.
This is the other thing. Like, I've got 14 clubs in my bag, and like, I never hit my 4-iron.
I don't. I think I have 12. I learned how to hit my 5-iron though. You'd be very impressed.
Yeah. So I'm at the point now where if I took out all the clubs I didn't use, I'd probably only have 9 clubs.
like 9.
Like, I'd have 9. That's it. So it'd be like 21 clubs. Would make absolutely no sense. Hey, Gunnar.
Yes, Ben.
How are you?
I'm fantastic. I got a lot to talk about. You know why?
Why?
Masters Week.
Do you know what else?
Nope.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. It's our birthday.
It's our birthday.
It's our birthday.
We were birthed.
Happy
today.
Birthday to us.
The Swingdom.
The Swingdom.
Yeah, exactly. We dropped our first episode exactly 1 year ago, April 7th, 2020. It's called Flip the Benches. If you want to hear,
we were trying to make golf safe.
I was trying to make golf safe for COVID. Yeah, and I was just like, just flip all the benches over and tell people not to kiss on the lips.
That's basically all they did anyways.
That's all they I think, to be fair, I think the golf club, I think they put out more benches. So that's fun. Good job, guys. So yeah, it's been
our birthday.
Year.
It's been a whole year.
We started this podcast because there was no Masters.
Yeah. And our second episode was called Missing the Masters.
Yes, it was.
Because we missed it. Because it was gone.
Yeah. I just froze.
You've been froze for a minute.
Is my audio? Now I'm gone. How's my audio going?
Your audio sounds great.
All right. Can you talk a little bit about the Masters while I fix this?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think this is super apropos because in the beginning, we had a lot of technical difficulties. We did not have this set up. I was basically talking into iPhone headphones.
Yes.
And through FaceTime almost. So that was perfect. So thank you for screwing up our video there, Ben. I love it. Absolutely love it. I do want to talk about the Masters though. And an old colleague of mine actually texts me every Wednesday before the Masters and says, Merry Christmas Eve.
Yes.
And I absolutely love the Masters. We all know this is my favorite tournament of the year. Yes. It is my favorite golf event ever. It's absolutely my favorite. I think we have a lot to dive into today too, because there's a lot that happens with Masters Week. Yeah. There's a lot that's led up to today, going into first tee times tomorrow, and a little bit of controversy, a little bit of 2 controversies. And we're going to get into all of it. But I love Masters Week. I absolutely love the Masters.
I'm excited.
I'm wearing a green shirt just for the occasion.
I'm wearing a red shirt for Christmas, so it's green and red.
Yeah, Merry Christmas Eve.
Merry Masters Eve to you as well.
I love it.
So do you want to so we're probably going to do a bit of time on the Masters. Since we didn't do an episode last week because we were doing a bunch of prep for the Masters, we've got a bunch of news to go over. By a bunch of news, I really just want to roll through it because, as well as congratulations to us for being a year old.
Yeah.
John Rahm had a baby.
Congratulations to the Rahm family. Very exciting. And last 2 weeks ago, he said, don't count on me in the Masters. I might be having a baby. That baby said, Dad, you're playing.
I was going to
You
say,
better get out there.
Induced? You think it was induced? Like,
it's the leading up, and he's like, I love you, dear.
This is getting tight.
I love you.
Yeah.
It's coming up. What do you say? We help this along here with a little medication.
The Valero, that's fine. Let's just get this over during the Masters.
Yes.
Brooks is engaged.
Brooks is engaged. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. I wonder how his knee's doing. If you saw the picture of him proposing?
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden he can't read
greens.
Hurts. Now his knee
Fair,
hurts.
you know why, right?
I was trying to make some jokes about it, but I'm really excited for him.
That ring was heavy.
I really
a big ring. It's a really big ring.
It dislocated his shoulder.
That's what happens when you try to do. That's what happens when you try to do lunges on the beach. You tweak your knee.
That's tough. You tweak your knee. I've tried it. Not good. I love, just real quick on that, I absolutely love when celebrities try and take candid photos of their proposal like nobody knows what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you think they've actually been engaged? And he just couldn't walk well enough to walk out onto the beach for the photo shoot.
So they've been engaged for at least a month.
That I'm telling you, they've been
engaged for at least a month. Yeah. So the big news was he was on the range on Sunday, and he said, don't be weirded out if you see him doing like lunging and stretching on the tee boxes or on the fairways or even on the green, because his knee is bothering him and he just wants to try to get out there and play the Masters and have a good time.
In honor of Brooks Koepka's upcoming nuptials, Michelob Ultra Seltzer.
Not only that, it's organic.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good, but I'm drinking it, so it's
good.
Okay.
That's really good. Other news: the RBC Canada is moving to South Carolina,
which doesn't make much sense.
No, but it makes sense because they won't let people travel internationally.
So they're just playing it. Yes, they're just playing it.
Yeah. I think they're changing. I think they're changing the name and everything. I think it's just basically like they have
one-off.
The PGA has found a course where they can quite easily sub that weekend for what would have been the RBC. Right.
They could have played it in Minnesota. I mean,
yeah,
they talk alike.
Yeah, Bryson is he's getting ready for Bryson Ball. He's got the new rad speed driver prototype. Yay! It didn't work last time.
Yay, Bryson.
Didn't work last time.
No.
And then there's a new Sim 2 driver. TaylorMade has announced the Sim 2, which is totally different from the Sim 1, except it's exactly the same.
Except it's more blue.
Yes. I think it's got a little bit more carbon fiber on the bottom.
Okay.
They've adjusted the MOI.
Sure.
And there's a weight. And they've got a speed cavity.
Because the weight makes all the difference.
Yeah, I don't understand like why the weight isn't in the body anymore, why they're like putting the weight in a specific spot, but then they just say MOI, and I'm like...
And everybody's like, science, it probably
They're
works.
like, Muy
caliente.
All right, and then
speed.
the biggest news really that just came out, I think it came out today, you sent it over to me.
I sent it over to you. Tiger Woods is found to be driving between 84 and 87 in a 45 in his single vehicle collision
with the ground.
We're very excited that he's doing all right. And actually what's come out since then is, since I've sent it to you, Ben, LA Sheriff's report, Tiger Woods will face no charges or citations,
which I find strange because when you're going like more than 20 over the speed limit, that's like reckless endangerment.
It's reckless. Yes. Reckless.
It's like, driving. And that is off to jail. That like, they don't have a speeding ticket for that. Maybe they're like, your leg is payment enough. We'll just have it.
Right. It's tough.
How much do you want to bet they just got like a signed tour bag? And they'll get a bunch of pictures next year.
Yeah. They're like, sorry, Mr. Woods, you have to sign this form.
The U.S. Open is at Torrey Pines.
Yes.
So if he's done enough rehab and he's well enough to just go to the U.S. Open, he is going to be taking pictures like crazy with those police officers.
Yep.
He is going to know them by name, and he's going to have a signed set of golf clubs, tailor-made golf clubs for each police officer there, which is really nice. But
yeah, I can't get out of a ticket like that.
It's like a drunk tank situation.
It is a drunk tank situation.
Yeah. Not that he was drunk, not that you have to be drunk, but you should be. Number one, they should have been able to.
It happened so early in the morning. How late was Tiger Woods running?
But there should have been one of those things where they're like, okay, like this is where you tried to stop the car. This is where it flipped over 8 times. And this is where it stopped.
Yep.
And this is what your leg looks like. So you were going 47, maybe 48 miles an hour in a 45. And Tiger was just like, yeah, sleepy time. Like, what happened?
I honestly, I think this was just a case of reckless driving.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea. Speaking of legal matters, and another gentleman missing the Masters Champions dinner, Angel Cabrera finds himself in jail.
Really?
Yeah, Interpol picked him up
for what?
In Brazil. His former I
missed all of this.
It just came out. I just saw it. It just came out. Angel Cabrera's former lady.
Sorry.
I'm not going to name her because 1, I have a hard time pronouncing her name. 2,
it's inappropriate.
Jail. Of physically accused Angel Cabrera of physically abusing her, and in Argentina, and he's in Brazil. So Interpol, boom, came after him. So he's in jail right now, missing the dinner.
Tiger Woods also missed the dinner.
Yes, for other reasons.
And he sent out a tweet.
Not legal reasons.
Not legal reasons.
Well, it should be legal reasons, but we're not going to get into any more.
I'm not saying that he should be in jail. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying,
I think you should be fined for reckless driving.
I think that's like okay, like your lawyer is going to cost you $4,000. This ticket isn't a $300 or $400 ticket. It's Tiger, sign us a check for $10,000 and we'll say we gave you a ticket and that's it.
We need to see Tiger Woods on a commercial going, I know the effects of unsafe driving.
No, I don't need him to explain himself because
No. I want him to try and deter people from driving unsafe.
I think he should take a picture of his leg and tweet that out.
Follow the speed limit.
And then put a speed limit sign over his leg and be like, don't do it.
Don't do it. Not worth it.
I don't think he needs to go out of his way to do a PSA. All right, on to some golf. Unless you have more news.
No, it's big time Masters week. So we have
but we still have to go over last week. So should we go over last week?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's start with the Augusta Women's National Amateur.
You don't listen to a word I say.
I know you said Valero.
Valero. You want to do that? You want to do the Augusta Women's National first? All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
It happened. It was beautiful. Not as thrilling as the Maria Fossey Jennifer Cup show.
No, I think those are just recognizable college names. I think there's been a lot less. I wanted to say that. It's a lot less. But no, Tsubasa Kajitani of Japan wins.
She sure does. I have her right here. Picture.
She wins in a
very
playoff.
Good. She hits it 300 some odd yards.
Yes.
She is good.
And then the ANA, we had the ANA Invitational.
We sure did. Which should be played at Augusta National.
Yes. Yeah.
100%.
This is a name
Ridiculous.
I have a hard time saying. Not Patty. Her first name is Patty. Tara Tatanakit.
Yep.
She wins. She holds off Lydia Ko, wins by 2, minus 18, gets to jump in Poppy's Pond. Lydia Ko ties the course record with a 62.
Do you remember the point? Lydia Ko kind of had a Jordan Spieth situation, right? She came over, she's super young.
Yeah.
She's a phenom. She goes to college. Yeah. She's just going to college on the side of being a pro, from what I understand, right? And she has this like fall off. And there was talk like, is she done? Is she even going to come back? She even kicked around. Am I going to come back? I don't really know.
Well,
I'm not sure.
I think she changed coaches.
She did. And now she's back. She's
been
back all year.
She changed technology.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is going to sound a bit weird, and I don't mean it to. But I think she distanced herself a little bit from her parents. Because I know at like 15, 16, like, I know that she is from New Zealand, but from what I understand, this was a very like Korean like lifestyle where it's like, and I've seen this firsthand with so my wife used to train kids to ride horses.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of these things where like in LA, when we were living there, like you needed to be in like 4 or 5 horse competitions to get your varsity letter.
Yeah.
So like not many kids did it, but it was like, there was like a huge sort of Korean contingent that came out and was like, this is a very easy way, like over the course of the year to get like your 6th or 7th letter. So that like Ivy League schools, like, and I sort of feel like there's a lot of parental pressure for like these kids to learn to ride a horse because it looks good on their collegiate resumes.
Yeah.
Like, and I sort of feel like, and I don't want to say anything specifically, but I'm like, this is what from what I understand through like social media and other things that like, I think she's distanced herself a little bit. She hasn't totally pulled like a Patrick Reed and like stopped talking to them entirely, but I have a feeling she's at least sort of growing up and finding her own way, which I'm excited for her. That's awesome.
No, I'm very excited she's back.
Yeah. Drive, chip, and putt was this week.
Oh, would you like to hear a list of winners?
Yeah, I would.
All right. I'm going to start boys 7 to 9. We're going to go all the way up to 14, 15, and then we'll start over with the girls.
I think you should do the girls first. I think you should do the women first.
All right, let's do the girls first.
Yeah.
I just took screenshots in order. So
that's fine.
That's where we're going to start. All right. For the 7 to 9, Alexis Card.
Congratulations, Alexis.
From Cambridge.
Everybody in Cambridge is very proud of you.
Everybody in Cambridge is proud of you. 10 to 11, Elise Meerdink from Tampa, Florida.
You go, girl.
You go.
You go.
She held out one of her putts. The way they do the championship's a little bit different from the way they do the qualifiers, the sub-regionals and regionals. So
yeah. But this is also like 18 months in the waiting.
Yes.
This is like, yeah.
Yeah. 12 to 13-year-old Yana Wilson from Henderson, Nevada.
Very cool.
And also from Henderson, Nevada, for the 14 to 15-year-old girls, Allie Mulhall.
Cool.
So they're tearing it up. They're tearing it up out there.
Henderson, Nevada is a great place to go and play some golf.
Junior golf, especially.
Yeah.
All right. And for the boys, 7 to 9-year-olds, you got Lucas Bernstein from Fresno, California, for all of our European listeners.
Yeah.
10 to 11, you have Brady Burnham from Dublin,
Awesome sauce.
Yep. 12 to 13-year-olds, you got Sam Udovich from Intergrove Heights, Minnesota. And your 14 to 15-year-old champion, Javier Pande, Pande, from Houston, Texas.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. You guys are
very
great.
cool. We love the junior golf. We
love junior golf.
And drive, chip, and putt's a really cool way to get kids introduced. As a matter of fact, I have my own personal announcement. Abigail has signed up for drive, chip, and putt. This will be her first time.
Oh, wow.
Doing anything golf related. Yeah. So she's very excited. She's 6.
Yeah.
So yeah. She doesn't practice. She just really wants to try it.
That's what this is for. The whole point is for you to go and be like, how hard can you hit it? How close can you get it to the hole? And how close can you get it to the hole with this other club?
Yeah, she doesn't care.
No.
She's not trying to win. She's out there to have fun. If she wins,
Gavin's going to be so mad.
Furious.
If she wins, if she goes to Augusta, Gavin's going to be like, you're taking me. Dad, you're not going.
You don't get to be a part of this.
All right, we're going to do a quick read.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to get on to... Oh, wait, no, we got to talk to Valero.
Yes, we do. And I also wanted to...
Do you want to touch on the Dell match play?
Because
we lost terribly at the Dell match play.
Oh yes. Speaking of Abigail, by the way, we did
Yeah.
host a we hosted a bracket challenge on WGC brackets. I really appreciate everybody signing up in our league. My 6-year-old filled out a bracket and won.
Based on the name she thought she was the funniest.
Yes, her favorite matchup was Daniel Berger versus Brent Wiesberger, because they were burgers.
Battle of the burgers, man.
It's Battle of the Burgers. So anyways, she ends up winning.
Yeah.
I appreciate everybody though. She has won a Swingdom Net Gator, but we're going to continue to be doing some giveaways
Speaking
like that.
I still have a Masters wedge that needs to be given away at some point.
You do. We're gonna be sharing that as well.
Yeah. Too bad our Instagram followers are going down and not up.
Well, they're angry because
you clickbaited them.
I didn't mean to clickbait. There's even a little disclaimer that says this is a picture. This is a joke. It's funny. It's hilarious.
It was an April Fool's Day joke. It was good.
It was really, really good, and everybody was so mad.
Oh, that's awesome. So the only thing really that happened at the Dell match play, congratulations, Abigail, Billy Ho won, Billy Horschel.
Yeah.
Totally unexpected.
Totally unexpected. All of our guys got cut in the first round. So
absolute first round.
Yeah.
The only thing that was interesting that I saw was and this happens a lot, like Dustin Johnson punted it to 3 inches.
Mm-hmm.
And then hit the ball away from the hole.
Oh yes.
And Kevin Na was like, I didn't give you that putt yet. Like I was gonna give you that putt, but I didn't physically say the words. Like I was like, I know you can make a 3-inch putt, but like you didn't let me. And so I don't know what to do.
I think this is important for Dustin Johnson though, because he's kind of in his own zone, and I think it was really important for Kevin Na to come out and be like, look, I'm not going to take this crazy, but there are definitely some dudes out here who aren't going to take that sparingly.
He even said in the after
slapped you with a penalty.
Yeah, exactly. He said in the post round, because I think they have the hole.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, and I think it was some good karma for me or something, because after that I just couldn't miss, and then he crushed it, and there goes Dustin Johnson out in the first round to Kevin Na.
Yeah, so in the first round.
Was that the second round?
No, that was the first. Well, I mean, it was the second day, but it's still round 1.
Ugh.
All right, and the Corrales Punta Cana Resort and Club Championship. Ben wins that with Emiliano Grillo, Jonathan Vegas, and Camille Villegas. Although he was cut. I had Charles Howell III, Charlie Hoffman, and Luke List. Luke List WD'd after in the middle of the first round, so that stunk. Yeah. Ben, you got over 1,000. I didn't hit 300.
Okay.
And for the Valero Texas Open.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Yes. Yeah, for me though. Tony Finau, Scotty Scheffler, Jordan Spieth. Tony Finau gets cut. Scotty Scheffler, T54, and my boy Jordan Spieth wins it. Jordan Spieth's back, baby.
Yeah. We'll see starting tomorrow.
We'll definitely see starting tomorrow.
Starting Thursday.
Thursday.
And I'm only saying that because
tomorrow's Thursday, but today you're listening.
He got emotional at the end of that round, at the end of the 4th round.
Mm-hmm.
But during that round, he was so calm, cool, and collected.
Absolutely.
So that's awesome.
Yeah.
It was great to see.
And he helped me out with him being the top Texan in the field, so I got bonus points for that. You had Abraham Answer and Keegan Bradley. They both tied for 23rd, and Sam Ryder was cut.
Yep.
And sadly, Wise maybe only had that one tournament in him. So
I know.
So no top 10 there, but Ricky finally beat Phil Mickelson. Well, Ricky played pretty well. Up until I think about Sunday.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's the Valero. That's 3 tournaments. Bing, bang, boom. Ben's writing a note.
I am just taking a quick note for my my prop for the Masters tournament.
Sure.
So
I love it.
What do you think of? I mean, Valero. It was just one of these things where I was like, "This is a weird tournament to be before the Masters," but I understand it's a great opportunity for people to pick up points.
Mm-hmm.
It just sort of was what it was, wasn't it?
Well, I think it was really cool to see Jordan Spieth in contention. I think this would have been a lot less entertaining if he wasn't.
Yeah.
Not just because I picked him, but he's
Jordan
a Texas
Spieth.
kid. Yeah, it's Jordan Spieth.
It was one of those things that I was like, I was remembering when Jordan Spieth, JT, like all those guys were winning.
Mm-hmm.
And they were always they were comparing them to Tiger in terms of like age and wins.
Yeah.
Like with Jordan Spieth, it was like he won 3 majors before like Tiger won 3 majors or something crazy. Like the only person
Jordan Spieth could have won the Grand Slam.
Yeah. And so I just like, for me, I'm taking that in a different way, which is Tiger just holds every record.
Mm-hmm.
Like he just holds every it's for me. It's not about these kids are coming up anymore and somebody's going to be as good as Tiger.
Yeah,
I think it's just going to be Tiger's was that good, and he hated everybody so much that he won everything.
Yeah, he wasn't friends with anybody, and I mean, I think we got to stop saying, "Oh, he's just like Tiger." Like if somebody breaks a record, I think at this point it's fair to assume it was Tiger's record.
Yeah. Yeah.
A record.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree.
We don't have to keep comparing.
No, and that's what I mean. Like, I think like Jordan Spieth got sucked into this whole let's compare him to Tiger. Is he going to be the next Tiger? And I think the real thing we should have done has been he's now second to Tiger in 4 categories.
Yeah.
He's got another 67 categories before he's catching Tiger.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, instead of sitting there and going, this kid's really good.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, is he the next Tiger Woods?
Yeah. All right, you ready?
I am ready.
All right.
It's time for us to put down our bag and hear from our sponsors.
Did you hear what week it was?
What week is it? I can't hear anything.
I can't hear anything either. I'm not going to be able to hear good old Jim Nance and welcoming us as friends to a tradition unlike some other ones that might be out there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, we don't
copyright infringement bouncing around like that. What did you think of that guy?
I mean, we definitely don't get paid, so I'm not sure. It matters.
So if you would like a hearing aid unlike any other, check out Belltone Hearing Aid Centers. If you would like to hear, friends.
Hello, friends.
Check out Belltone Hearing Aid Centers of the Jersey Shore. You can reach Coach Joe at 732-888-9000 or at their main line, which is 732-493-0900, or you can find their website at belltonejerseyshore.com.
Yeah.
They've got social medias. They've got all that stuff. Use the code word GOLF.
Golf.
Get yourself some free batteries along with your free hearing test.
Yeah. Those batteries are great for tons of stuff. So just go get them.
But if you're like, why are these birds inside of my house? And then you realize it's just like the Masters pumping fake music into the television. And then your television's on 1,000 because that person can't hear the TV. Get them hearing aids.
You need hearing aids. You need
change their life. Change your life. Have a peaceful afternoon while somebody has some hearing aids. Again, that is 732-493-0900. And that is belltonejerseyshore.com. Ask Coach Joe for a hearing aid unlike any other.
And now to your hosts, Ben Ridner and Gunnar Kane.
That was a good read.
That was really good. It got me thinking, I wish that I had the Masters soundtrack so I could pump it into my home.
You can.
You can get it?
I think there's just I think Augusta National YouTube channel just has it, and you could just put it on loop or download it and then put it on loop.
Oh, that's what I want.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can
do that.
All right. Well, it's Masters Week.
It sure is.
It's Masters Week.
Yeah. On
you know
our
what
birthday.
that's code for? That's code for the best week in golf ever.
The best weekend in golf. Bow, 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 bow.
Yep. All right.
I'm very excited.
What's going on with what do we talk about? We got to talk about the Masters, don't we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what do you got? Augusta National?
Yeah, they're playing at Augusta National. If you want to yeah, here it is. 1 hour of Masters theme song.
Oh, perfect. That's what I love. Don't play it. That might be copyright infringement.
I'm not going to, but I just want to let you know that it's there. So you just listen to it for an hour, and everybody will hate you inside of your house, but you will love yourself forever.
Yep. Would you like to go through all the holes?
So I was looking up the I need to look this up actually. We did a full
Masters
episode,
a breakdown of what Augusta National is.
Of every single hole.
Yes.
And that is season 1?
Season 1.
No, season 2, isn't it?
No, it's season 1. I don't know. Is it?
I thought it was season because it was after Eastlake, wasn't it?
Yes.
USGA PGA Tour Championship.
We already did it's Master. No, it was going to be season 1, flip the benches. Man, we had so many.
Yeah, it's Masters Week. Masters bonus episode. Episode 2,
yes.
season 10, season 2, episode 10. And that was the 12th of November, 2020. Sorry, that took me so long to find. I apologize for that.
Yeah, go listen to that. That was awesome.
Yeah, go listen to that. We've got a Masters bonus show. I think it's only about 12 or 15 episodes back because that's how long it was. Check that out. That's a hole by hole. We even talk about how we would play each hole, which is a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so check that out. So we don't have to. Do you want to go over some of the holes?
I want to know what your favorite, because all the holes are named after plants, right?
Yes.
I want to know what your favorite plant is out of all the holes. Like, what's your favorite? What's your favorite? I already know mine. Mine's easy.
Did you have to look up the holes?
Hole number 5, Magnolia. Magnolia's beautiful tree, beautiful flower.
Yeah, we've got some. I love them.
Hands down, hole number 5. It's a par 4. It's 500 yards, just about. Yeah, that's my favorite. It's not my favorite hole. It's my favorite.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Because, like, I think the one.
No, it's my favorite plant out of all the holes because they're all named after them. You have juniper, yellow jasmine, Carolina cherry, camellia. That's a really cool plant.
I really like camellias. We have camellias now. Yeah. Juniper is really nice.
White
juniper.
dogwood, Chinese fir.
Yeah. My favorite one is probably hole number 4.
Hole number 4?
No, I'm just gonna go with like the one that I like. The one that it's my favorite hole, and it's probably my favorite name.
Yeah.
It's Amen Corner. So like I love Golden Bell and Azalea.
Oh yes.
But my favorite hole is probably White Dogwood, which is 11. Which is that 505-yard downhill par 5 where you can't you have to go over that left corner of the pond on the side of Race Creek.
Yeah.
And it's just sort of like hello hard times at Amen Corner.
Yes, your entire tournament's made or broke right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely lovely. No, I love it. I also wanted to ask you about the low am. Who do you think the low am is going to be, first of all?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I haven't looked. I'm going to go with, I don't know.
Well, I'm going to read you some old low ams, and you tell me which ones. I'm just going to do the past 10 years.
Okay.
Okay. Mateo Montecero,
I've heard of him. Yeah.
Hideki Matsuyama.
Yeah.
This is a great list of names. Hideki Matsuyama, Patrick Cantley, Guan Tianlang, which I think is probably the least accomplished out of this list. Oliver Gross, Bryson DeChambeau, Stuart Hagstad, Doug Gim, Victor Hovland, and Andy Ogletree. Those are your past 10 years worth of low AMs. Who do you think, who's your favorite, or who do you think's the most accomplished out of the 10 years?
Like I want to say Matsuyama.
That's your favorite?
That's my favorite. I don't know if he's the most accomplished.
No, that's definitely, I think, Bryson.
Yeah.
But, you do have Victor Hovland. I think he's my favorite in the past 10 years. But
that's because you love everybody from OSU.
I really do. I think they're all super good. They're so cool. They're all cool
all right.
guys.
So looking at the amateurs now, we've got Joe Long from England. We've got Charles Osborne from the U.S. and Tyler Strafici.
Is it Lang or Long?
Long.
Those are all the amateurs?
There's only 3 this year. Yeah.
That's
Joe Long won the British Amateur. Charles Osborne was the runner-up at the U.S. and Tyler Strafici was the winner of the U.S. Amateur.
Give me him.
Strafici? Yeah, me too.
Yeah, give me him.
Yeah. Apparently he kills it.
Yeah.
Apparently
if you're going to win the USAM, give it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You want to make some picks?
I do want to make some picks.
Well, good.
So everything I've read has been like everybody's going all of the. It's a lot of chalk out there.
Yeah.
Who gets first pick?
You do, actually.
Oh, this is tough. This is real tough. Do you think we're gonna have a 2-time winner?
Yes, I do think we're gonna have a 2-time winner.
2 in a row?
I don't know. You tell me. You got to pick.
I'm going to go with DJ. I'm going chalk. Number 1 in the world, even though he might not be number 1
Dang
in the world.
it!
If Justin Thomas wins this week, he becomes number 1 in the world.
That's true.
So I'm just going chalk on my first pick as a steal from Gunner.
That's messed up, dude.
You're welcome.
All right, I'm
trying to win.
I saw this player. He was my first pick. He sucked.
You saw him out in the world? What happened?
No. So I saw on the news, the golfing news, this player went out and played a little bit of disc golf, like frisbee golf.
Yeah, I know what disc golf is. Yeah.
And some of our listeners
not a frisbee.
might not know what
disc.
It's a frisbee. So a frisbee is a disc. Ben, come on.
So is a hubcap.
It could be used as a frisbee.
So is a trash can lid.
Could be used as a frisbee.
So is a spaceship.
Could be just depending on who throws it.
A UFO.
That's the spaceship.
A flying saucer.
Disc.
All right. So this guy went out to go play disc golf.
Played disc golf. Ran into a dad and his 2 boys out there playing disc golf. Had a nice little photo shoot. This, that, or the other thing. Bing, bang, boom. Got an autograph. And good karma always comes back around to help you when you most need it. Bryson DeChambeau is looking pretty good. He's looking pretty good. I think he's ready for the green jacket. At least think he's looking to make a big push. With Tiger Woods out of the way.
I'm not saying that. My thing is with
Tiger Woods out of the way.
So hyped up in November.
Yeah.
And he made the cut on the number.
Yeah. But back in November.
Yeah.
He was so hyped up. This week, instead of being hyped up, he's out there playing frisbee golf, dude.
Well, this happened to the players when they were like, "Oh, he's taking the Bryson line. We got to take that away from him."
Nah, I think he's going to do it. I'm just going to take Bryson DeChambeau. I think he's got a really good shot. I think he's doing all right. So give me Bryson DeChambeau.
You've got Bryson DeChambeau. You can have him. He's not on
Yes.
my list.
Okay,
Who's
you go.
next on my list?
Yes.
Patrick Cantley.
I really like that pick.
Yeah. Solo third last year, I think.
Yeah.
Well, November.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. Did all right. He's had a win since then.
Yes.
So it's hard to be like, oh, he's on an upward trajectory because I think he's like top 5 in the world. But upward trajectory. He's going places. I think this is his first major, and I think it's a green jacket, and I think he can do this.
I hope we don't see like this is going to sound so rude. Not Patrick Cantley. I hope we don't end up with a Danny Willett of a champion. You know what I mean?
No.
Like I want somebody, if you're going to win the Masters, go on to have an illustrious career.
Yes. Yeah.
But
Patrick Cantley's not in that boat. Patrick Cantley's going to have an illustrious career regardless.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's it. He reminds me of Danny Willett if Danny Willett was successful.
Yes.
So just go with it.
I'm going with it. All right. Who have you got?
Patrick Cantley. Yeah, I have to come up with all these excuses for my picks, but they're not excuses. They're valid reasons.
Yeah.
Okay. Disc golf.
Yeah.
I have 2 kids. Okay.
You do.
Let me tell you. I have 2 kids. I would do anything for my 2 kids. And I want to show my children that their dad is freaking sweet.
Just
you know what I'm
John
saying?
Rahm?
So what I think is when you have a new baby.
Yes, okay.
It's
John Rahm.
When you have a new baby and you're playing the Masters the next week, you're like, dang, I got to win.
He was favorited in November. He was number 1 in the world in November.
Yes.
He was
although this did not work for Rory McIlroy. I already know that. This didn't. That was baby fatigue. John Rahm's baby's now old enough for you to get baby fatigue. He's going to win this tournament.
Is that your third pick?
No, that's my second pick. Let me keep my third pick. Just let me keep my third pick.
Is it who I think it is?
Of course it is.
Oh, okay, perfect. Can I have 2 more picks then? Can we each have another pick?
I just really want my third pick.
Well, I don't want him. I've got 2 more guys who are not your guy.
We can do 2 more picks.
All right, my next pick is
no bonus.
Is a two-time winner.
Oh, yes.
He won last week in Texas. He's won 3 days ago.
I told somebody, I said, I think I'm gonna have to switch up my strategy because I couldn't bring myself to do it, but I really want to do it. You have him.
I'm picking him. I'm picking Jordan Spieth. Yeah.
Yes.
I think he's going with, especially with the confidence this close to.
Yes.
Winning by 2 after a 54-hole lead, and then 3 days later being like, oh, Mr. Crenshaw, you taught me. I don't think if Tiger's not there, nobody knows this course better.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows the putting greens better than Jordan Spieth. And if his putter is on, even if his putter's on 75, 80%,
mm-hmm.
I think he's going. I think it's going to be a him and Bryson showdown.
Yes.
And I think it's going to be so much fun to watch.
Oh man, I'm excited. What a redemption story that would be.
Yeah.
You're finally back. You're finally back after this meltdown.
Yeah.
And
there's no better place.
There's no better place.
This is his, that's what I'll say. Other than Tiger Woods, this is his home course.
This is his home course. Yeah. He's so good here.
Yeah.
Can I make my pick as the 4th pick? Because I want a third. All right, I'm just gonna make it my 3rd pick. The Rory Slam. It's happening this year. We all know it.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah.
This is all he needs. Okay.
Yeah.
To go down historically with all 4 majors in his pocket. He's gonna have it. Rory McIlroy.
I'm with you. I'm so with you. Yeah. And because there are 4 majors in a year, we're each going to make an additional pick and have a 4th.
We're each making an additional pick. That's right.
I'm going with heart over head on this one.
Yes, I think I may end up going over head over heart, actually.
Because
And I wonder if they're the same two people.
He's been so good the last 6 weeks.
Yeah.
He's been in the top 2 on day 4, 2 weeks in a row. And he's absolutely loving life and playing the best golf of his life, or I guess the second best golf in his life. And I think Lee Westwood is good.
Not who I was going to pick.
Is going to show up. No, as soon as you were like, I'm going to pick him, as soon as I was
no, you said head over heart. You said heart over head.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with Lee Westwood.
I thought you were juggling between two people, and I thought I knew the two people you were juggling between, and it was not. I was wrong. I was so wrong.
No, I want to go for I'm going.
I'm not going to tell you now because I was wrong.
Well, that's my 4 picks. So was it Justin Thomas or something?
Yes.
I figured it was Justin Thomas, and that was probably like Hideki or something.
No. I thought you were going to juggle between Xander and JT. I thought you were. I
don't love Xander.
No, and I don't either. Because I thought you were going to pick Xander because you like Xander a lot. You do like Xander.
Just
you like to pick him.
He doesn't have enough.
Yours not good.
Okay, fine. He's not good. No, what I was going to say is he doesn't have enough backstory for me to be pulling for him yet.
Right.
He does a very good job of staying out of the media. He does a very good job of staying low. If he wins, great for him. Oh, excuse me. But I don't like your Rory slam.
Oh, 100%.
You're never going to feel that about Xander.
No. I don't care.
Yeah. You would never ask Xander to the prom.
Look, if Xander Schauffele had 9 majors and he was just trying to get the Masters, I'd never pick him. I wouldn't be I'd probably pick him, but I wouldn't be begging the universe to allow it to happen.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. Yeah.
I'm begging whatever cosmic knowledge
this
to
is
just
Lee
make an adjustment.
This is Lee Westwood's 20th time playing the Masters. He came in second when Phil won it his first time. So he knows the course well. He can play it really well. And then Spieth is just I want to believe that since he won last week that he's back, but I know he's not back unless he straight up top 5s here.
Yes.
And if he wins it, great.
I want Jordan Spieth to have 8 green jackets. 8. Yeah. I don't care if he never wins the PGA Championship. I don't even root for Jordan Spieth to win the Grand Slam. I root for Rory McIlroy to win this tournament so much.
I was so surprised he wasn't your first pick.
No, I couldn't do it because you're a good friend, and I knew you weren't going to do that to me. You leave Doc Redman alone.
Yeah, and I leave Rory alone.
I know you're going to leave Rory alone at the Masters. I just want to be the one to call it. I want to be the one to say I got it right.
Yeah. To be fair, if it does go right, I'm just gonna be he's still your third pick. You didn't trust him enough for your first 2.
No.
Excuse me.
What I'm saying is if Bryson, John Rahm, or Justin Thomas don't win, Rory McIlroy is gonna win.
I'm with you.
They're going 1, 2, 3, 4.
What have you got on your long shot?
I have a great long shot. I have Bernard Langer making the cut. That's my long shot.
That's not a long shot. He makes the cut every year.
No, he doesn't. This would be his 3rd cut made, and we all have to understand his 3rd straight cut if he makes it. He's got stiff competition these days. I mean, every year he's got more and more.
Yeah.
Not only is he getting older, but man, these kids who are coming out are nuts.
Yeah, they are absolutely crazy.
So I'm going to take Langer to make the cut. I think that's a good long shot.
I'm with you. That's good.
So what's yours?
I've got Bubba Watson top 10.
Oh, I love it.
I was going to do top 20, but I'm again, it's Augusta.
A guy with 2 green jackets of his own.
Mm-hmm. And then my prop bet is Phil is the top senior champion player.
Okay. Phil, top champions player.
You know what I mean? Like Champions Tour player?
Yeah.
Like over 50.
Top player over 50.
Yeah.
All right. You got it. All right. My prop. You're going to love this one. I did this in your honor.
Ricky versus Phil.
Ricky versus Phil. Ricky beats Phil. No. Poor Ricky couldn't get it done. He just couldn't get it done. Will Zalatoris, best first timer at the Masters. There is, I know you give me these looks. There's 6 first timers. There's Will Zalatoris, Robert McIntyre, Joe Long, Carlos Ortiz, Tyler Strafazzi, and Ollie Osborne. Now I know 3 of those are amateurs, but this is Will Zalatoris' first time, Robert McIntyre's first time, and Carlos Ortiz's first time in the Masters as well. Yeah,
but 3 of those guys have never played on the tour.
Yeah, but they're good. What does it matter? Why are you attacking it? Carlos Ortiz is going to win. So Carlos Ortiz is going to beat him. That's what it says. God, what do you want? What do you want from me?
I don't know. I will give this to you because it's Masters week and I'm feeling generous.
Yeah, you should feel generous.
Yeah.
Sally, let me type it first.
So yeah, that's Masters week.
It is.
Starts in a few hours.
Yes, for
when this gets released.
Oh yes, for a little bit.
There was no par 3 contest for us to talk about. They canceled that. Lee Westwood has his son on the bag instead of his fiance.
Right.
So that'll be fun.
Yes. I want to ask you. We have the par 3 contest. We have drive, chip, and putt. We now have the Augusta Women's Amateur. Okay. Yeah. We should have the ANA played at Augusta.
There should be an LPGA event. Like, it drives me crazy that professional women golf is not there.
Right.
Especially because it's becoming more and more it's like they are opening it up to more and more demographics.
Yeah.
I think this is a definite snub.
Oh, 100%.
I don't want to I'd almost go as far as saying it's like this is spitting in the face of the LPGA.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
I'll say it.
Okay.
It's slap in the face, spit in the face. They kicked him in the teeth while they were laying on the ground. And then they said, see, you can't play. That's not what I was going to ask, though. Okay. What else could Augusta do? Because the week seems to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, right? What else should happen here? Should it be a long drive contest?